We're going to be doing... Nope. Hello, Rhiannon here. We're going to be doing a book review today, and oh, I cannot wait to get into it. I have opinions. This is actually the second time recording this because I recorded the whole video all the way through. I had a lot to say about it, and I forgot to hit record! So, take two. The word of the day, it is Svengali. Svengali is a person who manipulates or exerts excessive control over another. It's got a really interesting history behind the word, so I recommend that you look it up for yourself. Do you have any cool words that you want to see featured here? Drop them down below. See if you can surprise me. Just this week I've seen a couple of words that are really interesting, and if I don't get any cool requests from you, I'm just gonna do those. So either way, you'll get some winners. I read Black Widow Forever Red by Margaret Stohl, and I was really excited. The cover was beautiful. The title, Black Widow Forever Red. So great. I read the summary first while I was at work, and it was fantastic. It sounded really cool. It sounded like we were going to delve into some of Natasha's past, and we were going to introduce a newer character, or reintroduce an older character in a newer fashion. I don't know. I talked to my dad about this book, and he says that she's not exactly new, but I don't know. We were kind of talking cross purposes most of the conversation, because we were also talking about Warframe, which I'm downloading. So I picked it up from work, and I started reading it. I was really excited, because the first chapter was fantastic. The action sequences were very good. The exposition was done very well. Natasha, I think, was also done very well. She's a very complex character, and it's hard to get her right, but I think I had high hopes that this was going to be great. Cue disappointment. Massive disappointment. It goes from Natasha and the introduction of the girl Ava, which is all done very well, very promising, a great hook into an adventure that's like that takes the first and second chapter. And then suddenly we've got frat boys, but they're not frat boys, they're middle school party, but they're juniors and seniors hanging around 7th graders, and they're fighting, but they're best friends, but they're not really fighting, and one of them's dressed up as Santa, and one of them's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and there's something about a table breaking, and they were playing a game, and I don't even know. There was nothing important to plot at all, except it talks very minorly about a tattoo that he has. And it's Natasha's own mark. It's the Black Widow hourglass that he has no idea how he got. But I didn't care. Just the sudden shift in mood from where we were to this party was just, why would I care? And it's not even Ava, who's the new character who would have been the logical choice to jump into. No, we get her directly afterwards, and we find out why the boy is interesting. But I didn't care. His introduction was so sloppy, I couldn't care about him. I was interested in Ava, but then the problem that seemed to crop up again and again and again. She's got some issues in her writing with this book. I can't tell if she just didn't want to write this book, or if she didn't have enough time to write this book, or if she's just awful at writing teen books. Maybe I'm just different, but I would prefer that you show me why I would like a character versus tell me. For example, Ava's friend that you meet, I don't even remember her name. No, I do remember the name. But Ava's friend, very interesting, and I know almost nothing about her. I know a little bit, but that little bit is all that I needed to know about her, because her personality showed in the writing, showed in the interactions. And then we get to our male character. who plays this huge role in the story that he wasn't supposed to play a huge role in. Like, if you played that huge of a role in the story, you should probably mention him in your summary. Just saying. It's something you should do. Stop telling me things. Show me. So, yes, Alex, the boy character, he has issues with another character, and they, you know, him and his friend, they joke about it, they rib each other about it, and then it's this whole long explanation as to why, with a very short confrontation. No, like, show me. Show me that he's got issues. Show me that he has anger management issues. Don't tell me these things. Otherwise, I may as well be like reading a research paper. I thought this was going to be a story on where Natasha maybe deals with some child trafficking, deals with real world issues in a fictional world in a format that makes it easy and accessible for teens to read. Maybe I was getting my hopes up too high. Anyway, all of this kind of boiled and just dug into my skin until I reached page... I have the book right here. I got to page 56 while I was at work. I reached this point in the book. Tournament blades don't have rubber tips, remember? Now, little backstory on that. Fencing plays a pretty major role in this story, or at least in the first part of the story. If that's the case, you should do a little bit more research. I fenced in college. I went to tournaments at college. Yes, tournament blades don't have rubber tips, but unlike the scene that you just wrote, I don't know if it's sloppy writing, but the scene you wrote implied that you're gonna die at a tournament because it doesn't have a rubber tip. No, it has a button. There's a button at the end of the foil and the epee that when it connects with your opponent, it buzzes. An electric current goes from the button through the blade, through leads in your suit, to you're connected to like this bungee cord sort of thing that's connected to an electrical outlet, and it bzzz, and you get a point. So yes, practice blades and tournament blades are very, very different, but you're not going to die from it. And that's what the book makes it sound to be, that at a tournament you could die. No, that's not a thing. Oh. Maybe it's a small thing. Maybe that's a really small thing, but it's that kind of lack of research to someone who loves the sport, on top of the frankly sloppy writing and sloppy transitions. That being said, there are some cool things that she did. I like the chapter transitions. They read like a file. But again, her dialogue needs a lot of work. She tells rather than shows, and her transitions are messy. So I can't give this anything other than a 1 star. I just don't like it. It was bad time. It was bad time. It is rare for me not to finish a book unless I've already read the book. But that's because I already know what's going to happen. I was reading it specifically for a part. No, if it's a book I've never read before, I always read it all the way through. There are very few exceptions, and there you are, Margaret Stoll. Your book, Black Widow Forever Read, is one of those exceptions I cannot finish. And before you jump on me and say, oh, give the book a chance, I am 70 pages into this book. It's a 400-page book. I am 70 pages in. I am almost a fourth of the way through this book. Some people do really like it. On Goodreads, it's a average 3.67 review. So definitely pick it up, read it for yourself. Don't buy it until you know you're gonna like it, though. Regrets, man, regrets. Um, anyway, I hope this was informative. Thank you for watching. I I can't tell you what that means to me, to know that people are watching. Please comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the book. Maybe 70 pages wasn't enough. Maybe I needed to go 72 pages. If that's the case, let me know. I probably won't return it until like Saturday, so I would love to hear what you think. You're a YouTube veteran, so I'm not going to make a habit of telling you things that you already know, but subscribe if you want to keep tabs on my book reviews. I've also got gameplay videos. I just did a Fallout 2 video. I've got some more videos on the way. Yeah. So, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. I won't keep you. See you soon.